What's up, gamers? We've got another handheld announcement from Anbernic. This time it's the RG Cube. It's finally official, and they've made some pretty interesting design choices this time around, so let's get into it. Here it is, the RG Cube. We get a 35-second trailer with some specs confirmation and a look at that design. It's pretty interesting, I think. If you're really into the handheld scene, then it probably makes you think of the RGB30 from Powkiddy. It does have a square display that's a 1:1 720 by 720 display, which is pretty awesome. It's one of my favorite parts of the RGB30, actually. So I can't wait to just see what else this is about. Let's go ahead and dive into the beginning of the trailer here. Like that fade in with the RGB behind the sticks there. But right off the bat, I think what an interesting choice to open this promo with a pink handheld. I know that the market for these things is mostly men, and I can't imagine too many guys wanting a pink version of this handheld. It's a weird pink too. I can't even decide if it's like a light purple or a light pink. It has a purple hue to it, right? A deep purple I can understand, something akin to the original GameCube, but this like Easter pink, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me, but maybe they're trying to appeal to a more female audience with this color choice. Now, there are 3 different color choices, as we already saw, but I just thought it was interesting that they chose to show this off in the unveiling moments of this device. We have that rounded D-pad, which is very reminiscent of, like the Sega systems, and I think that's an interesting choice as well, because I don't think the rest of this really looks like that, and I wonder if their work on the RG Arc series led them to try this on a different device. We get a look at the sticks and the triggers. I do think those are Hall effect sticks and triggers. I think it says at the end, I can't remember, but the stacked triggers look really nice, I think. And then we've got grips on the back of this thing, as well as active cooling. There's a little texture on those grips there, showing you the little fan, say, hey, you're taking care of that heat. And then you get this look at the end with those lights changing behind the sticks. I can't decide. I already said the pink wasn't for me, but that white with the colored face buttons looks so clean, and it's not even it's more like a cream. It's like an off-white. They call it beige, white, and gray, but if you look at the shell of the one with the maroon buttons and the one with the white and colored buttons, that shell looks like the same color to me. Does it not? They look the same, almost exactly the same. The maroon one might be a little darker, but maybe it's just the maroon sticks throwing me off. But you can tell they're not white because you see the D-pad and the sticks are white, and you can tell that's not the same color. So actually, I think I like I don't know if that's the beige or the gray, but I think I like that one quite a bit. The maroon buttons have more of a retro feel though, so I can't decide between those two. And then we get to the specs here at the end. We have 8 gigs of RAM, a 3.95-inch IPS display, a quad-core Mali G57 850 megahertz GPU, and the Unisoc T820 processor. So this is basically the same specs. It's running Android 13, Bluetooth 5.0. It's the same specs as the RG556, except it has a smaller screen and a smaller form factor. And I'm kind of excited about this. The RG556 obviously is less portable because it's a pretty big system. It's also more expensive. I think that this is going to, there's no pricing with this, but I think it's going to come in at less than $185. I think it'll probably be more in competition with the Retroid Pocket 4. The RG556 was obviously targeting that Retroid Pocket 4 Pro market, and I think this is going to go down to just the regular 4, and I wouldn't be surprised to see this priced at $150, and I actually wouldn't even be surprised to see them try to undercut the 4 by making it $140, something like that, which would be amazing. And that's kind of what they did last generation with the T618 chip. They had the 405M was made of metal, is a little higher quality materials, and it was priced higher. And then they had the 405V, which had lesser quality materials a little bit, and it was priced much lower. So I think that's what they're going to do here. This doesn't have the OLED display, it's just the IPS display. It's a smaller device. I could see them trying something like this. I also like that the lighting around the sticks is RGB and not just white this time, because on the 556 it's just a white light. What do you think of the RG Cube? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. As always, stay kind and encouraging out there, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.